Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. And good morning to Jeremy Grody and Billy Sarabal and everybody joining in. Let's get to it. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, and this is the MLive Morning Weather Update. Very warm day on the way for today. We still have some smoke to deal with, so that still can affect our temperatures. But what I found yesterday is when you get the little patches of smoke that thins, that sunshine still has power, pops the temperatures up. Big cooling coming tonight into tomorrow as a cold front comes through. Good morning, Karen Greenfield from Plymouth. And then we will have frost in spots. So let's get to it and show you where that could happen. First off, here's a satellite picture. And again, it's kind of hard to make out the smoke because it's everywhere. Usually we get little patches and you can see a little fuzzy gray area, but it's fuzzy gray everywhere right now. So smoke all over the board and a little patch of clouds around the Saginaw Bay to Mount Pleasant, but that's about it as far as cloudiness. Precipitation, you can see the cold front way up north on the Lake Superior shoreline, the eastern part of the UP. That's the cold front that will be dropping south, and it really will not have much in the way of precipitation with it. So let's take a look at that, and I'm going to kind of show you the wider picture because I don't think the precip is really that big of a deal for tonight and tomorrow morning. Just a quick blow through of a shower or two, but I want you to see the big picture of what's going on too. So let me get it started here. Hey, good morning, Mary Montpas and Sandy Steinberger. Good morning. All the shouting with all the bold print this morning. Oh, Swigs LaFlame. Nice name, like that. Swigs LaFlame moved to Arizona, and glad they did. Okay, so here is this afternoon, this evening, overnight, and the remnants by that time of Hurricane Sally. Probably a good thing in that it's stopping the cold air intrusion from the north, but we will chill down. I'll show you specifics on that. We're into Friday. So let's go back to the cold front passage. This is this evening, overnight, and tomorrow morning. So, you don't see any greens, which means anything less than a tenth of it. You won't have much more than less than a tenth of an inch. I'd say a few hundredths to maybe 15 hundredths at the heaviest on this overnight tonight. So then we go into Thursday and it's dry, and we go into Friday, and Friday is a great fall day, but emphasis on fall. Larry Helm, what does La Nina mean? La Nina is the opposite of El Nino. El Nino is when the water at the equator in the Pacific warms up. Now it's going the other way and it's getting colder, and that's called a La Nina. If you search, if you Google MLive La Nina Torregrossa or something like that, you'll see several articles that I've just written about that in the last week or so. Okay, and so we're into the weekend. We're into Saturday, gorgeous weather, dry. We're into Sunday, gorgeous weather, dry. The reason why I wanted to show you the big picture is because it's really, the story is really, it's a dry forecast. And although chilly toward the weekend, warming up after that. And I'll show you more on that in just a second here. So we're into Tuesday next week and no significant weather. And we're into Wednesday with maybe a scattered patch of showers moving through Wednesday or Thursday. And we take it all the way out to 10 days to the end of this run. And what you'd see there is warm air building in the northern plains, and that would be poised to head our way. And so we kind of pick up with that in the 8 to 14 day forecast here in just a second. Okay, so high temperatures today. Let me make sure you can see this properly. Yes, you can. High temperatures today in the 70s to near 80 degrees. If you get the smoke to thin over the skies in your area in the afternoon, you could come close to 80 degrees. Now, tomorrow, we're 50s north, 60s south, and Friday, it is chilly. Friday is like, chicken soup or chili type day. And then Saturday is chilly too in the 60s. Sunday bounce up a little bit. Monday, a little more. Tuesday, back into the 70s. Wednesday, nearing 80 degrees. And then, like I showed you, out 10 days, you could see fairly mild weather in the 70s with 80s building off to the west. I don't know that we're going to get in a long stretch of 80s, but the point being is we may jump to above normal temperatures as we get into next week and the end of next week. But again, I have to caution you, above normal temperatures. Remember, the normal temperature is going down about a degree every 3 days now. So above normal doesn't mean the same above normal as it did back in July or August. Look at these temperatures, though. Smoke in the sky because of the wildfires out west. All right, so here are the low temperatures tonight. And we'll have 30s in the north. Now, this is Friday morning, okay? Frost or freezing temperatures, Gaylord and Grayling and Cadillac. And frost possible down into the interior part of southern lower, down to possibly Lansing and Jackson. And then by Saturday morning, probably the coldest morning because the lightest winds, clearest skies. Okay, so you're talking about frost possible. Definitely Lansing and Jackson, maybe a thick frost there, and Mount Pleasant and Alma. Probably not in the thumb, maybe not from Grand Rapids westward to the shoreline, and probably not down in Ann Arbor and Detroit area. But anywhere you see the temperature of 35 or less, that's certainly frost. And then, of course, in the north, 29s, you see, that's a freezing temperature. And then Sunday, still chilly. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we start to rebound. One thing this will do, certainly, is it will start the fall color change with the chilly temperatures coming up. Now, then it looks like we reverse it. So let's look at the 6 to 10 day forecast, and that's for September 21st to 21st. And first, I'll spit it out. That's for September 21st to 25th. And you can see the cold pocket moving to the east and the warm pocket developing out west. And the 8 to 14 day forecast for temperatures, that's September 23rd to September 29th. And that is for warmer than normal conditions and drier than normal conditions too. So after a couple of days of chilly weather, we'll call it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the temperatures gradually stair-step upward until we get to the mid to end of next week, and we're talking about temperatures flirting with 80 degrees once again. And in this forecast, not much rain in the next 10 days. We may see only a few hundredths to a quarter of an inch in any one spot. It's good for us gardeners. We're ready for the mud to end if we have to finish up any harvesting. Tom Ramsey, what's the weather look like for the end of the month over by Port Huron? End of the month looks warmer than normal, so you're probably looking at 70s. A good chance at 70s. Well, there's your MLive morning weather update. Thanks for joining me. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. We do this every morning, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Gets to be more like 9 o'clock. Let me know if you'd like it a little bit earlier. I could probably get my act together by 8:30 or so. So there you have it. Have yourselves a great Wednesday. Take care.